Well, g'day guys, how you doing? Hope everyone's well. I'm Tori, you're not, and currently you've got a right to be a bit jealous, or not jealous. I mean grateful. That is the mic's fucking up. Well. Is that better? Is that better? Unfortunately, I'm not using my good mic. I'm talking into the bloody MacBook microphone. But hello, everyone. I did all this funny stuff at the start, and I said all these really good jokes, and I'm not repeating them. Bloody hell. Okay. So, hang on. Okay. The good mic is here. Well, Bin Bat, I hope you've got money tonight. These are Disney. Tonight is going to be huge. Huge. Okay. All right. So, guys, gather around. Firstly, Flutter, how are you? Tom, what's going on? I'm going to tell you guys something. All right. Serious moment for 2 seconds. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so very much. And I love all of you. Yesterday wasn't a good day, and your response and the way you all came together when I just said, oh, look, I'm not doing anything. Thank you. I needed it. And it kind of made me keen for today to be able to say hello to everyone. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Okay. So stuff like that doesn't go unnoticed. And that's the thing I think that makes our group different, is that there's real friendship involved. So I'm beyond grateful, and I might joke around and muck around most of the time, but this has been a serious time, and you guys have fucking stepped up. So thank you. All right. Okay. I do. Okay. So real talk. Today, got a lot of stuff done at the offsite. The video that I just released now, because I've been sad, it's from 2 days ago. So I've got a bit of catch up, and please forgive me. I am, and channel members mainly here, I will be releasing a couple of videos just straight away that everyone gets them, because I feel like it's unfair. We talk about our lives all the time, and you're 2 days behind in my life. So not that I'm important, but it may put things out of context. So I'm going to try to get another one done And then if I do the next one for channel members and the Friday goes out on, oh, fuck, I've got a lot of stuff I'll try to catch everyone up. Because there's been good stuff, there's been shit stuff. But I'll tell you something right now. Can someone please hit the hearts just to let me know I'm not throttled? Because, I'll cry tears. Thank you. Benix, thank you, mate. That means a lot. Because, yeah, it is. It's like, it's funny. I'm very lucky that I've got you guys. And you all do have each other. Like, as long as you're comfortable chatting on Facebook, don't forget the Flip Family Facebook group, guys. Geelong-Flipper family. You can have each other and form friendships and stuff like that. So just to let you know, you can access that and you can chat to each other. Thanks, Rhiannon. So today, guys, I went to the offsite, got some stuff done. You'll see in the coming videos, we did our country op shop run, and I don't know what to do because, well, you'll see. But look, I'll get live feedback as well. So we go out to the country to this little op shop. It's about 30 minutes away, and they're so nice and lovely. And we used to go and stuff that they had not sorted because they get overwhelmed and don't have enough volunteers. We would then cherry pick the rag out bags because they'd put good stuff out there until their rag out people stopped showing up. And then I thought to myself, well, what can I do to say thank you? And so we started doing their rag out for them. And at the end of the day, I'm a business like you guys are. I'm not a charity. I'm not there to help the charity as such. I'm there because they did the right thing and I want to do the right thing. But I found over the last 3 visits, there's no longer anything really good in the bags. Like I'm seeing Miller's, I'm seeing Katie's. I'm not seeing brand, like it's a half-hour drive and then for me to, an hour drive and then for me to sort the bags with Ali takes us about 2 hours each. That's another 4 hours. And I pulled, the best thing I got was a really old pair of Levi's jeans. So I'm like, do I need to be a bit more succinct that I'm not there for charity work, that I am a business, but I'm also there to help because I am. Like today, we donated a cage trailer filled with sorted good clothing to one of the local op shops here in Geelong. But I got 10 articles of clothing out of 15 150-litre bags. How do you know? Because I was talking to the camera and now you've made me look, you dirty little... Connie, you're here. Good. Too much information. But that is true. Apparently healthy poop floats. And Timmy, I don't know what you're doing, but stop flagging everyone on the group, mate, because you'll be booted. Sorry, that's happening in the Geelong Facebook group. Oh, no. Geelong-Flipper Facebook group. Timmy's asking a lot of people how to do stuff. Okay, so New Joy is putting away mowers. Bloody hell, mate. That's hard, yakka. Oh, have you guys tried these? They're not bad. So, it's a big investment of time and effort for let's just call it no return at the moment. So, here's the conundrum. I don't think they watch, and if they do, they know I think highly of them. But I'm not a charity. I am a business, and that is literally costing me money to help them, petrol and time, and then more time at the offsite sorting, then more time redonating all the serviceable clothes. And I got a pair of jeans that sells on eBay for $25. The rest of the stuff is like nothing wrong with it. I'm proud of the fact we donate it, but it's like Miller's and Katie's and Just Jeans, but only one pair. The rest is Anko. And when we used to do it, there was a lot of good stuff there. And I feel a little bit as though I'm just the collector now. So, and we've spent good money on getting them bags that they can do the rag out. So yeah, I don't know if it is worth it to continue. So let's have a look here. It looks like Bin Bat's the only one listening. So you guys keep chatting about your teriyaki beef. I'm asking for advice. Anyhow, I think I've got it in my head that I think the best thing is to be honest about it. I think I need to be honest about it and just say, hey, we are proud of the fact that we can help. But it was always under the sort of unspoken assumption that we would be getting good stuff in there that we could use too. Because it was always under that. And I was told this week there's a lot of jeans in there. They're all the best brand. I've got one pair of Levi's out of 14, 15 big bags, one pair of Just Jeans, and the next best brand after that is Danny Minogue, which is a Target brand. And I don't want to sound like an arsehole, but it's a lot of time. I can be sourcing. I like the time it takes. I could almost do an entire big savers run. 5 or 6 hours mucking around in rag bags. But I do want to help them because they're a good op shop. Linda, how you doing? Thomas, to be honest, mate, no. I am not paying anything for the bags. I am removing them. And we have a deal where if I remove all the bags and I get to sort through, it's a bit of a catch-22. But any of the bags, anything that I get, it's honor and trust. You guys will literally see in the videos what I got. I put it into a bag and then I just report. Like last week, we got plushies as well. But Ali said, look, I'm just going to pay for 3 bags. We didn't get 3 bags worth, but it was only $30. We only paid $10 a bag of full bags. But we're taking stuff out that we wouldn't normally sell just to make a bag. This week, I got 10 items out of 15 bags. So it's not, I'd be doing a pity purchase and giving them $10. It's not that they charge me stuff like that, but for me to get nothing is heartbreaking. It just, a pair of Just Jeans doesn't pay for the time or the effort. So I don't know. I don't know how to go about it, whether I need to say to them, hey, we can do this and we can do it as a service where it's a paid scenario and I write invoices, because otherwise they're going to throw all those clothes in the bin. Yeah, I do have to survive and eat and bean squeeze. See, Rhiannon, they would normally do that, but there just aren't enough of them. There just aren't enough people at that op shop. So, yeah, okay. Saucy Morsels, how you doing, mate? Daniel. The only downside to that, mate, is I did 15 bags of rag out clothing. I donated it to Big Blue that's behind the offsite, and we got a pair of Just Jeans. Levi's. A pair. That was the equivalent of 5 hours of work plus petrol. Yeah, Flutterby, I think I'm going to do it. I think I am going to do it. Better off just picking them up and donating somewhere else as your volunteer assistance. Yeah, look, it's not that we're volunteers though, New Joy. It just started that they would let us go out the back and they said, look, we just can't keep up. Here's all these bags. If you want stuff out of it before it goes to the rag team, you just pay $10 a bag. And we were finding stuff. But then they said, oh, the rag out man's not coming, not servicing the country area anymore. Would you be able to do something with them? And we thought, well, yeah, this is working, but it's not. And I don't know if it's because I don't know, but it's costing me money. Yeah. I'm missing something here. Oh, Connie, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. It is way better than it being in a bin, but see, this is the thing, Rhiannon. I don't know why, because I think it used to be the same rag man that went to this one. And I don't know why, because you're sort of on the way to where I believe they take it. Yeah, I get that, Benix. Like, especially we do find, like, when I used to I was I've told you guys before, but it was only for 3 months, but I was employed at a Lifeline at the Geelong Breakwater one. I was employed there for 3 months. Things escalated and I didn't like how things were being run. So I reported everyone and I left. I don't know what happened after that. Um, so basically, I do know there's a nice young lady running the op shop now in the op shop side of it. I went there once. I went there with Judder when you saw me thrifting with Diary of a Flipper. But I haven't been there since. I got some Transformers toys. I haven't listed them yet. Manager Favreau. Okay, Hadzi, thank you for getting me back on track. Thanks for getting me back on track. Okay, guys, I want to check on you guys and see how you are doing with the US thing. So far, I've had to cancel 5 sales. So no, sorry, I had to cancel 2 sales and I had to say no to 3 sales. So, how are you guys going with that? Are you trying to do crazy workarounds? I am just going to keep canceling. At the moment, eBay sent out a notification, I think it was this morning, saying that you won't be penalized. I've got too many business policies. So I'd rather just go cancel the order and apologize to the customer in America. I think this tariff thing is really hurting them. I think it's unfair. Forget the fact that I've lost a marketplace to sell to. I do think it is a bloody tough one. So, how are you guys going? Do you know workarounds? Is there anything that you're trying to do that's different? I'm not going to try using different couriers and stuff myself. I don't know enough about how it works, and I think I'd screw it up. I need to. Oh, okay. I hate on Facebook that at everyone. No, at the moment, Clint. At the moment, canceling doesn't hurt the algorithm. Let's have a look here. Same size bulk bundles, rural areas would buy. Interesting. So just bulk bundles of clothing and what on sell it to other op shops? Is that what you mean, Flutter? I think it's just a bit too much work. Tricksters on the news are supposed to collect money for parcels to US. Wouldn't it just be easier for eBay to put a general stop? Thomas, I think that's what they're doing, mate. I do think that's what they're doing. That's the way I read it. Exactly right. It should just be tagged at Tori because we are all pizza. Yeah, I get that, Hadzi, but it is a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Hilly. Okay. So what we might do on Sunday, should we be having another look at your store? Are you not listing every day? If you're not comfortable with that, I love you. Message me privately and we might have a look at it because for you to not have had a sale since the 12th of August. And, and we're family. We're all family here. For that to be happening, sweetheart, you are doing something wrong in your store. There is something wrong in there. Because that would be nightmare fuel for you. I feel so bad for you. Okay, do this. Okay. Do this for me, Killy. Give yourself some time. Find something really easy, just to re-kick things. Find 10 DVDs. And if you've got a barcode scanner, schedule those 10 DVDs. Just one a day, mate. I know you're under pressure with study. One a day. Schedule them. Do the 10. Schedule them. Because even me now, because of grief and everything, at least I've got stuff scheduling. My eBay sales are crap. They are. But I am getting sales every day. I want you to do that for me, please. It will take half an hour. Please do that for me. That is very interesting to me, Flutterby. If you see one of the latest vids, the offsite can't accommodate that. But I love that idea. Like, I love that idea. Okay. Benix, if you get a job at AusPost, band 5 for everyone, please. Kaz, eBay has been really quiet, mate. So I was in the offsite getting stuff ready for tonight. And I found these in one of the tubs up above. This is one of the above tubs. So these were ones I found ages ago on the hunt. These will be in the toy show tonight. Thanks, Tom. I just saw the message. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, band 10. Okay, so let's have a look here. Hey, Benix, I know you're not a reseller, and I respect that. Have you considered being one? I mean, if you're really stuck, we can help you get started. I don't like to hear. That's why I started this channel. And I'm not being. If you go back to my first videos, like my first video was with Saucy Morsels. Fairy cakes at the moment, yeah, I'm enjoying chatting to you guys. It's lifting my spirits. Poor Ali, she's had to really like shoulder the grief burden, and she's just she's my queen. So it's been tough. Okay, so let's have a look here. We have got, yeah, look, Benix, I would say, I don't think she's watching tonight. She was getting dinner ready for us, and yeah, she's just beautiful. She's just tidied up the kitchen and getting dinner ready for us between the breaks. I think that you should be trying to do reselling, Benix. I do. You said you're a good treasure hunter. Curious Cat, I am so freaking glad. Awesome. So, Benix, send me a message. See if we can get you up and started. I can't promise anything. You know my ass is hanging out most of the time at the moment. But please do message me through Insta or email. I think we need to get you up and running. You're part of the family, even if you're not a reseller. You know, it's just, you're a good egg. Message me. Let's try to get some money in the bank. Okay. New Joy said, how wonderful. I need an alley. She's mine. I'm sorry. That's it. Mine forever. No one can have her. Hey, no, in all seriousness, we will help you. I'll get you up and running. We'll work out a decent name, and I am sure you've got little bits and pieces all over the place at home that maybe they aren't being played with or anything anymore. You start just doing that and list one item a day, or you do 10 in one day, and people will start buying as long as your pricing's right and your photography's right. And I know you watch those store videos too. So why don't we help you make some money? I know being a single parent is hard. I was one. It is hard. I worked after my first marriage. I wasn't I was reselling on and off, but not like I am now. And I worked at a video shop. That's how I met Rhiannon, who was in the chat, as in Rhiannon here. And so basically, I know what it's like. I was getting paid back then $470 a week to work at Video Easy. It was bizarre. The pay was so crap. And then I had my rent. Then I paid child support. And there would be times I would eat baked beans. I know it sounds like a sob story. It's not like that. That was nearly 20 years ago. But I always made sure that I had enough money when my kids came over for 2 or 3 days. The fridge was filled with normal food. And then I'd go back to eating baked beans and toast until I got paid again. I know what it's like to struggle as a single parent. So this is the beauty of eBay, and this is why I started the channel, to help people who are in circumstances realize, oh, shit, I've got stuff that's worth money. So, this is it. We've got you. So if you want to try, it isn't hard until you scale up. I liked working at Video Easy. My customers were amazing. The pay was garbage. And we were paid cash. I'm sure it was above board, but it was so bizarre. You wouldn't even get a pay slip. There'd just be money. But somehow I got a tax thing as well. I liked it. I liked being able to watch all the movies for free. Yeah, it was good. Oh, wow. Benix, if you do that, no one will ever find your store. Hadsy, I get it, mate. You do what you got to do. That's amazing. I know you're trying to say Tazos. Yep, there we go. MJ. Yeah, collectible glass, stuff like that. Guys, you look around your house and you just try to get started, find the stuff that you're not using. Daniel, it was Video Easy Grovedale. Fun fact, I nearly bought the business because I love the idea of having a video shop. I still would love to own a DVD rental store. I think it'd be a hard market unless you were just stocking movies that were no longer streamed. That would be interesting. But it was at Grovedale. So I nearly bought the business when they looked to sell, but at the last 2 days before I was due to sign contracts, and I would have made it into a cool shop. But my bank guy phoned me 2 days before and said, do not sign the paperwork. We found loopholes in everything. The money's not right. So I backed off from it. The one up the top of Burdu Drive, yes. What building is that nowadays? It's the Grovedale. I don't know what they call it. I've not been to that part for a long time. But that's when, as a kid, I used to go up and be a pain in the ass skateboarding around that car park until eventually they got a skate ramp built down at Warren Ponds. And by then I joined the military. I haven't skateboarded that often ever since. I had a bad fall a few years ago and broke some ribs, and it kind of put the fear of God into me. Bubble at the pizza shop. Look, the fish and chip shop up there's decent. I don't know. I do believe in the right area where you had a lot of people who may be movie aficionados, I do still think that a niche DVD shop would work. But you'd have to be really careful with the promotions. And like, for example, you may go, well, in my video shop, I have a massive range of horror that is not available on streaming. I don't know. I don't have the answers. Wait a second. Hadzi? Okay, this is bizarre that you said that. Because are we the same age? Because that's bizarre. Oh, wait. Okay. Was your ramp the one that's down at the waterfront? Or is it the one at Warm Ponds? Bin bat. Okay. You need to message me because I started the petition that got the half pipe made with the local councillor who owned the chemist at the Grovedale shopping centre that was at the top of Burdu Drive. I can't remember his name now, but it was me, Tony Kidman, Alec Bell, and his brother, Brett Bell. The four of us got a petition done and we got the ramp built. So not the rest of the park, but the first ramp that sat by itself, the one that Tony Hawk skated on. We got that done. That's bizarre and good. The rest of the park is awesome. If you're responsible for that, I didn't get into a paper. It only needed 4 people, but it did need about it was it needed about 500 signatures. I didn't know Brett, but he was the best skater. I only knew his brother. I grew up 4 houses up the road from him in Corona Avenue. So crazy stuff. We know the same people, dude. That's really cool. And yeah, I'm jealous that because he was pro, wasn't he? To have a half pipe in the backyard. I think he was sponsored. I sure as hell wasn't. I wasn't good enough. I couldn't drop into that half pipe. I could start in the middle and work my way up the sides, but I couldn't do anything at the top. That's crazy. Well, if you're in touch with any of them, say Tori says g'day. Crazy stuff. Linda, I wish I was Tori's age and knew what I know now. I don't know in what decade though, Linda. In what decade should you be my age? Probably not this one. I reckon at the rate we're going, if we like, I think as resellers, with all the AI stuff that goes on now, I actually think that doing reselling is a great job because the machines can't go out and source for us. As long as we do the hard yards, they can't go out. So it's not like all of a sudden one day a guy will tap you on the shoulder and go, oh, sorry, Cobb. As long as you can source, you can sell, you can still make a living. So yeah, no, I couldn't do anything that fancy. That's really cool. Thanks for that, Hadzi. That's a good trip for me down memory lane. That's a good bit of fun. I loved skateboarding, dude. I used to skate all over, like that car park up the top of Grovedale, guys. We were the ones getting beeped at and like just douchebags. Well, like we weren't naughty, but we were in the way of traffic until eventually the councillor who owned the chemist, the pharmacist there, I want to say his name's Blackburn, but I can't remember. And one day he goes, why don't you start up a petition? And yeah, it was me and the other 3 guys. There may have been more people, but I grew up with the Bells. And by that stage, Brett Bell he was older than us. I thought he'd already left home and was skateboarding professionally. How weird. And what a weird turn of events. You would have. Burdu Drive is crazy. And also, guys, sorry for doing this memory lane thing. Hopefully it's relatively interesting. in Grovedale, where I grew up, it's not as nice as it was back then. It was one of the better suburbs. I still love Grovey because that's where I came up. I live in Belmont now, so it's not really that much different. But there was a street called Coolabah Drive, right? One of the steepest streets in Grovedale, and every year they had billy cart races where you had to make your own billy cart. If you know, please tell me you know what that is. It's like a little wooden car that you sit in and it goes fast and nearly falls apart. They had billy cart races down Coolabah Drive, and it was absolutely terrifying to watch, but amazing. I never actually did that. I did skateboard down Coolabah Drive, and I reckon I wore out back in the old days with the skateboards. You had grab rails on the side and you had a pad on the back that you could stand back on to slow the skateboard down, and you would just tear chunks of plastic off this brake thing because you'd die if you went down at full pelt. But yeah, Coolabah Park, bloody hell. I haven't been there for years either. I'll have to go one time. Now, guys, I am going to be leaving in 2 minutes. Don't forget, at 8 o'clock, the Whatnot's going to be on. It's a toy Whatnot. And trust, I've got some absolute bangers there for you. Postage will be capped. So one thing I want to say to you guys too, and this is a serious one for 2 seconds, all right? It may go longer than 2 seconds. If you are selling on Whatnot, right, please make sure that you know what you are selling. And please and I'm not being silly, if you're holding up something, be confident that it is the thing that you say that it is. That you're getting details right. Like, for example, this is not the example that like the other night. Remember how I said, I don't know if this Pokemon card's right? And then Ledbetter and I ripped it up off camera. I called him up because outside of here we talk. And I ripped it up. I mean, it was fake. It had a sticker on the front. So the whole pack that I had was fake. I'll actually be able to show you because I wanted to show you. So literally, it's a sticker. It's not real. So Linda, I do have Lego men, yes. And if I ever do it, one day I'm going to sell my personal collection. Now, those men are worth tons. So I don't know if I should do it if Whatnot is the right place for it, but it'll be $10 starts on my personal Lego men. I've got crazy hard to get ones. So yeah, that's a fakie that I was going to sell as real. And Mel showed me some stuff. Clint showed me some stuff. And then Clint and I ripped it up. It is a fake Pokemon card. So it's rubbish. So when you're selling on there, be careful, guys, because you may have collectors buying off you. An example, too, is with the, I don't know where my magnifying glass is, but we'll just, wait, I can see it. Okay. So say this car. Okay. So all I ever do, I'm trying to, okay. So this is a Matchbox Mini Cargo. It says 2020 on it. Doesn't mean it was made in 2020, right? It means that was the first time that body was used for this vehicle, all right? So when you're selling to collectors, I would not bog yourself down in the manufacturing year because then you're not lying. If I say this is a 2020 car and it turns out that this paint job is actually 2022, I've sold the wrong thing to someone. I don't know. For me personally, I'm not going to do cards. I don't understand them. I'm going to do the things I love and can appreciate. And I just want you guys, I've heard of a couple of American sellers recently. I was in one of the forums. They were selling bits and pieces and the stuff wasn't right. And they eventually got their accounts stopped. And I don't want that for anyone. I think you guys who are doing the selling and whatnot are doing a fantastic job. So I just thought, I read that on a thing and I thought I should pass that information on to you guys too. Would hate for any of you to be flagged as a seller, screwing up. And that's why I stopped saying the production year of the cards, unless it's actually on a carded one. And then I will say it was made in this particular year. Like for example, this car, which is amazing. Thanks, Daniel. It is literally says it's from 2018 on the back. Right there. So that means I can relay that information. So whereas these ones here, even though I know they're new, I love this one too. It's a food truck. I've got a few of these ones. But I don't say the year because I don't know. I can't read the back of it fast enough. In any case, I hope that was informative, guys. Keep going on with your whatnots. We'll see you on whatnot at 8:03 tonight. I'm going to have some dinner. And once again, as I said at the start of the live, thank you for all the love. And I mean that. It's like it's been really tough for Ali and myself. And knowing that we've got this little family out there supporting us is more than beautiful. It's just, it makes me warm. So have some dinner. Fill your wallet or your credit card because I've got some bangers. All right, guys. See you and whatnot. See you soon. And we'll wrap this one up. New Joy, grab a cuppa, have some tea. Clint, do the same. Boo Wabbit if you're there. And we'll see the rest of you on the knot of what? The naughty what?